Hey everyone, Jonathan Blackwood here from Commercial Integrator. Welcome to another 3 Questions interview. Today we are very lucky to be joined by Joseph King of PPDS. Joseph, thank you so much for joining us today.
Yeah, Jonathan, good to be with you. Appreciate you having me.
Yeah, we're glad to have you. This month we're talking all about digital signage and video walls. Obviously, PPDS is heavily involved in this category, and I know that the company really takes pride in developing solutions that lend support to customers specifically. So I want to ask you about that. Why is it so important to have the customer in mind when you guys are creating new products?
Well, I think we're seeing a fundamental shift in the business because, we've historically been a hardware manufacturer. We only are providing one piece to a solution. And as this business continues to grow and evolve, I think we're seeing, whether it's an end user or an integrator, they're looking for us to really fulfill more of that total solution. So we've done a lot of things, whether it be with software, whether it be with other hardware providers, trying again just to make it easy. This is all about trying to make the integrator's job easier, in being able to get that stuff to them. So we think long term it's a differentiator. We really, as I said, we see a fundamental shift in being able to offer not just that monitor and piece of hardware, but all the things that are ancillary that go around it.
Yeah, and more specifically, how does that commitment to helping customers actually help you develop the products? And are there specific features that fit into specific markets that you keep in mind throughout that development?
Yeah, a number of them. We've come out recently with a signage TV product that really fits with whether you're a restaurant or bar, whether you're a corporate office, whether you're a stadium or an arena, even into education, because it has Google Chromecast built into it, so you can connect to it real seamlessly. So if you're a corporate office and you need a large screen TV or even a huddle space, this is a really good product that can work there. Same thing with education. We've developed touchscreen products now that have got, the ability to connect students to the display as well while they're sitting in the classroom. We've developed a specific line of touchscreens for the corporate office as well that have got windows built into it. So again, trying not to just give them the display itself, but trying to give them, some of the software and some of the other things that they'll need as they're trying to utilize that product.
Yeah, as you mentioned, it's not just about the products themselves, but PPDS also seeks to provide ancillary benefits such as bundling solutions, providing trusted partners, and so on and so forth. How does this fit into benefiting customers in ways competitors might not be able to?
Yeah, a good example is video wall product. We do a really good job of bundling a mount, bundling power supply, power, bundling all the cables, everything that somebody would need to be able, whether it's a 2x2, a 3x3, or multiples thereof of video walls. But it really makes the integrator's job much easier, which makes the installation at the end user go much easier, in that everything arrives together. You're not searching for things from 4 or 5 different providers. Same thing again, coming back to those same products that we talked about, touchscreen or signage TV. There are things again there that we can bundle. We've got a system on chip product that has been really successful, and we've worked with a number of software providers to make sure that when that product gets to the end user site, all that software is already there. So we can provision all of that ahead of time. And then when it gets to that site, it just cuts down the installation time, gets the end user up and running much more quickly than they would have in the past. So as we develop these products, we're always coming back to what's the application. We're trying to do much more work internally about identifying what vertical is it going to go in, where do we think it's going to live, what's the application. If you're a convenience store, what's the application? If you're a school system, what's the application? So we're trying to, as we develop it, not just necessarily build a product and kind of have that attitude that if we build it, they will come, but we're trying to really go to more links to look at the specific application. And then how can we make that solution for that end user? How can we add things to it? It also helps our value proposition, frankly. And then again, making the integrator's job a little bit easier as they're dealing with that end user.
Yeah, when you drill down and get so specific, it's extremely beneficial for integrators and their customers, but it's not everything that we can cover in just a quick video interview. So if anyone in our audience wants to learn more about PPDS, how can they learn more about you guys?
Yeah, it's www.ppds.com. And they can see anything that we do there. They can see links to some of our partners. They can see some case studies. Anything that they want to find out, we can certainly do, and also how to contact us specifically. So if somebody wants to reach out to myself or any of our team, that information's on that website as well.
Perfect. Well, I encourage anyone in our audience to go and check out that website. I know that every time we see a PPDS case study, they're always, really impressive solutions, and they look great. And as you've heard from Joseph today, there's really a lot of support on the back end for them as well. Right. So Joseph King of PPDS, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Jonathan. Enjoyed it. Thank you.